Good morning, welcome back to this edition of Pipe and Skill. So I've got the Bosch press fit gun here. We've got an old-fashioned Rems one, and right away you can see the difference. The Bosch one is straight and the Rems ones is like the old-fashioned drill handle. I think the reason they changed the shape was the straight one is a lot easier and a lot more accessible to get into sort of tight spaces and corners. We've got a range of press fit fittings here. We've got the ones that do cold water, central heating, hot water. These have got the blue ring on the outside and the black washers that I talked about in a previous video. The other ones that I talked about but I didn't have any at the time, which we have now, is the gas ones. Exactly the same fitting. We've got the blue coating on the outside that comes off when we use the press gun, but we have a yellow washer on the inside, a yellow seal. Obviously, the water ones rot when the natural gas gets to it, or the propane, but these ones don't. Also on the fittings, if you look on the side, there's also a yellow sort of marker on it to determine that it is a gas fitting. When we use a press gun on these fittings, the plastic coating on the outside comes off. That means, as a fitter, I know that it's already been press fitted and it's done. I don't have to go back to it. But again, it's always good practice just to check and make sure that they're done anyway. We also have a press fit fitting that I've cut a bit out of. I'm going to put 2 bits of pipe in and we're going to see if it works, and hopefully we can see the washer compressing onto the pipe. The next fitting I'm going to do is the press fit fitting. We've got a straight coupling here and we've cut a bit out of it, and hopefully when I put the pipe in the vise and hold it, you probably won't see it compressing because the head of the guard on the press fit tool will bend the weight. I'll make sure the paper bits are still back on. I'll get the last piece of pipe. I'll put it in the top. And for this one, I'm going to use the old Rems one that we had for the 20mm pipe. I've got a 50mm straight coupling that I'll do on the other Bosch one. So again, with this one, I've got to compress the jaws open. There's a button on the side to open up, so I can open it up and then put it on the fitting. When I compress this one's quite loud. I hold the gun, the button, and when I hear that click, I know that it's fully done, and then I can open the jaws again. So this one, fingers crossed, I put it on the fitting, and I'm going to pull the trigger. That's that one done, and hopefully, when I finish, the blue paper comes off so it knows it's been compressed, and I can see there that the washer and the fitting has been crimped, and the seal, the neoprene seal, is the one that holds the water back, and the crimping holds the fitting together or onto the pipe. I'll do the top one again. I'll hold it, pull the trigger, and then it clicks. I can open the jaws up, the paper comes off, so I know that I've actually press fitted that fitting. Obviously it's a bit loose because I've cut a big bit out of it, but that's the basics of it. When it's been compressed, that's what it looks like. We've got the washer jamming onto the pipe, and then the crimping process holds it all together. The next one we're going to do is a 15mm one. Just a 15mm straight coupling. I've not cut anything this. I'm going to use a different press fit gun on this one. I'll put that in the vise. Now it is good practice when I put them on, I push the fitting on, and I want to make sure that the pipe is fully into the fitting. Obviously, I haven't cut the bit out of it, so I can't see it. The easy way of doing it is, if I mark it and pull it up, I can see right away that's definitely full slip. I've got the mark on it. That's just a quick check from me. When I was a plumber on the tools, I would also do the same thing with push fit fittings. The 9 times out of 10, the leaks are caused by they're not pushed fully in. So I know for a fact that's pushed in. If I get a piece of pipe and I put it in the top, I can feel that going in properly, but I want to check, I want to make sure. I don't want to press fit it and then find out it's too short and it'll start to leak. I can mark it again with the pen, I pull it up, and I can see that's definitely full slip or pushed straight in. Again, when I push it back in, I make sure that the mark is in the top of the fitting. So one we're going to use now is the straight type. These are also more fashionable, the sort of long straight ones for getting into tight spaces. Again, this one's a Bosch. I open the jaws up on this one, I put it on the gun, on the fitting, and now I'm going to push the trigger. This one's a bit quieter, and it doesn't make that big click at the end, but I've got to tell when it's done. Pull the trigger. That's that one. I've got a light that goes green on the handle, and then that just comes off, no problem. So right away I can see that's done. I'm going to do the top one. I'll put that on top. Make sure there's a groove in the head to make sure it just fits in. Pull the trigger. And that's both of them done, press fitted, all solid. And hopefully when I put the water into that, central heating or cold water, hot water, we shouldn't have any leaks. The press fit one, the straight cut one, obviously this one's a bit loose because we've cut a bit out of it, but you can actually see how the washer clamps onto the pipe. Obviously that pipe's got to be clean. If there's paint on that pipe or some debris on that pipe, you obviously either rip the seal or you won't get a proper seal and then it'll leak. So because this is a brand new pipe, the seal's been done and I can see on the outside that it's been crimped and the blue piece of paper aren't on it. But they can fall off in your van. What I'm looking for in these crimp fittings, you'll get certain marks on the side of the fitting telling you that it has actually been crimped. So if they're missing, you can actually see the fitting and you'll see the crimp mark on it as well. And then the gas one, this is a straight coupling one, 22mm. We have the yellow washer on the inside. So obviously, drinking water, central heating, cold storage water, whatever. This one's just for the gas. We have the yellow mark on the side of the fitting, and then we can actually see the yellow O-ring, which is different from the water one, which is black. And that is the mark on the fittings as well. So you can tell the difference between water and gas.